Hi everybody, welcome to the second video in building the B6.2d, the Team Associated buggy. And what you're seeing now is the car completed up through bag 4. And I went ahead and installed the Pro RC servo that's going to be in this car. This is a very amazing servo, and we have high hopes for the performance out of this guy. It's very fast, very lightweight. One of the cool things about the servo mount, you can see it's kind of hovering there, so that's nice. It doesn't scrape against the chassis, and there's room on this chassis for a weight to be placed under the servo if you want to have that. The other thing that's nice about the chassis is it has a spot for this 13-gram weight. You can also buy a brass weight for this, or carbon fiber if you don't want virtually no weight. And you can mount all your electronics onto that spot and easily put them in and take them out of the car just by unscrewing this plate. So walk through a little bit of how the chassis and the arms work. There's some adjustability that you have as far as the rear of the car goes. So you can see there's a little bit of toe. Out of the box, I believe the car comes with 1 degree toe, and you can increase that with these pills. These are inserts that go inside of these C block and D blocks, and you can do all sorts of things. You can add kick up, you can add toe, and really change and dial in how your car operates on the track based on setting that. And Associated has some guides in the manual as well as online on how to work with that. The other thing that I wanted to mention is the arms, you want them to be very free and move very easily through here. So the hinge pins are in here. I've got the spacers in the back. That will shorten up the car a little bit and have it more agile. The track that this is going to be run on is a smaller track, and it's indoor. So we don't need that extra stability with a longer car, and the shorter car is going to just get through the turns a little bit better. Up front, there's some also really great things that Associated has done. So the first one is on the Dot 2 car, they've added this wing mount, and that's where you put the wings that come included in the kit. So it's very nice to have that. You don't have to purchase that out separately. And I will say the wing fits very nicely on the car. The other thing is you can see the front shock tower is very thick, so it's going to be pretty hard to break this front shock tower. As far as the arms go, these are gull wing arms that match the gull wing front shock tower, and you've got some adjustability in the front as far as where you want the car to be. So these steering blocks and caster blocks have a spacer there, so you can move that forward and back. You can also get flat arms if you want, and the flat tower. And you can see there's a hinge pin on the end here on either side, and this held together by a set screw. You can also change the caster of the car up to in 0.2 or 2.5 degree increments. So it starts 0, 2.5, and 5 degrees. And there's different steering blocks as well. So the steering blocks that are on here now are the kit recommends, the 4 degree, and there's also 3, which will give you a little bit more initial steering if that's what you desire. So the next steps for the build are we're gonna show you how to build the diffs. So there's 2 kinds of diffs you can run in the car, so we'll explain that in the next video. And then after that, we'll put the transmission together, we'll put the motor plate in and the motor, and then move on to the shocks. So stay tuned for the next video. Thanks.